Okay, so now we're going to actually talk about how to get a yes or a no intuitively. Yes will feel a different way in your body than a no will, and here's why that's useful. So one such example would be, is it in my highest and best good to send my kid to the friend's house tonight? And if you could intuitively feel yes or no, is it in the highest and best good for your child? That would be, a good example. Maybe that night there's no parental supervision, or maybe there's drinking involved. Okay, so this would be a good example of something that you get a yes or a no for. And if you get the vibration of what yes or no is in any second and anywhere in your day, ask a question and get an answer. If I call this person right now, will they be there? And get a yes or a no. If I call this person at 2 o'clock, will they be there? If I drive to the grocery store right now, do they have the item that I need? Or do I need to go to the other grocery store? And you can ask each question one at a time and get a yes or a no. Okay, so we're going to start with feeling in your body what a yes or a no feels like. And I have taught 3-year-olds how to start feeling the yes or the no. Okay, so they can actually feel what yes, yes, yes feels like in their body. Okay, so you can start young, but you know where your kids are at. So we're going to start with just kind of centering yourself, get comfortable. If by chance you're driving, do it while you're driving, but later on I encourage you to also do it when you're not driving. Okay, so that you can really get a sensation, but I would rather you do it than not do it. Okay? All right, so get comfortable, and I want you to just think and feel yes, 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 yes. And now for a moment, just imagine that you have a clothes closet and it's filled with yes, yes, yes type of clothing. And when you're ready, just imagine you're going to grab something out of the closet and you're going to put it on. And you're going to try on this yes type of clothing. And just feel in your body the sensation of yes, yes, yes. What does yes feel like? Do you feel a yes in some particular place in your body? Does yes feel open somewhere in your body? If yes had a color, what color would yes be? If yes had a texture, what texture would it be? If yes had a sound to it, what kind of sound would yes be? Trust whatever comes up first. Just trust it. If yes, yes, yes had some sort of taste, what taste would yes be? If yes had a smell, what kind of smell would yes be? And just notice in your body any other sensation that you get from feeling yes, yes, yes. All right, so now for a moment, you can take your yes clothes off, put it back in the closet. And for a moment, I want you to just think, no, no, no. And I want you to feel, no, no, no. Now imagine in front of you a clothes closet filled with no, no, no types of clothes. Grab one thing out and try it on. Put on the no, no, no kind of clothes. Okay, in your body, where do you feel no? Do you feel no in a particular place? Does some part of your body contract? Does some part of your body feel kind of heavy? If no had a color, what color would no be? If no had a sound, what kind of sound would no be? And if no had a taste, what kind of taste would no be? If no had a texture, what kind of texture would no be? If no had a smell, what kind of smell would no be? What other sensation do you just notice or get from the feeling of no? Okay, and when you're ready, just take the piece of clothing off that's no and hang it back in the closet. Okay, now we're going to try something new on. I want you to think maybe. And imagine a clothes closet filled with maybe kinds of clothes. And if you could take maybe out of the closet and put something on, now feel what maybe feels like in your body. Does maybe contract or open up any particular place in your body? Does maybe have a different feeling in your body? If maybe had a color, what color would maybe be? If maybe had a sound, what sound would maybe be? If maybe had a taste, what taste would maybe be? If maybe had a texture to it, what kind of texture would maybe be? And what smell would maybe be? And what other sensation do you get from the feeling of maybe? Maybe. What sensation? And when you're ready, just take that piece of clothing off and hang it back up. Okay, now every individual is unique, and you might feel it different than everybody else would feel it. But now let's switch your body back to yes. You'll always want to remember to try to keep your body turned to the yes style. So turn your body back to yes. Just kind of feel what yes is again. The reason that yes feels so good is yes is really who you are. It's you hooked up to the light. If you've ever been around somebody who's a no person, kind of nixing your ideas, telling you it can't be done, can you see how that can get a little depressing? It feels a little weird in your body, right? It gets you a little down, maybe? If you've ever been around a maybe person, you may have noticed that it's hard to get things accomplished, and the energy is kind of swirly. For me, it's kind of swirly. So as a courtesy to yourself, as a being really nice to yourself, keep your vibe on yes, 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 yes. That's great. Now see how intuitive you are? Now, you know at the end of the day, you can get intuitive answers for yourself. All you have to do is start asking questions and practice feeling what yes and no feels like in your body so that in a split second you know. Maybe is an interesting thing. I threw that in there because maybe feels as if it's undecided, like maybe the future hasn't really been decided, or maybe you have to make a choice for this to occur in your life. So I call maybe make a choice or ask a better question, because maybe if you ask another question that you can also get another awareness about maybe. Now, this has also occurred in a few classes that I've taught, so I'm going to just bring it up. When people think yes, some people, when they thought of their color, they actually got red. I thought about it and I thought, well, God, why is red yes? Because, our stoplights are the opposite, right? Yes is green and it means go. But if you think of the color red, what is red? Flashy cars, racy cars, hot rod, go, go, go. So red could be the color of yes. And I remembered reading somewhere that psychologically, red is yes. And that this is why sometimes people actually blow red lights, because psychologically red is yes and green, which is nature. Think pastures, nature, trees, relaxation. Green is just a very relaxing thing. So in theory, the stoplights to some people is psychologically backwards. That's just an interesting FYI if this came up for you, because they did not understand in the class why red was yes. Now, if you desire, just go to your journal and write down anything you noticed. I like to record all of my little wins so that I can see how far I've come along the way. It's appreciating myself. So I encourage you to appreciate yourself and write down all your new awarenesses. It's like those little congratulations and attitudes of gratitude that you can do for yourself along the way. And I would also, again, encourage you to teach your children to ask them to try the clothes on called yes and no. Kids love using their imagination, and then they can trust themselves. And you can play with it while you're driving in the car. You can play with it. Is that person happy? Yes or no, right? So again, starting at 2 to 4 years old or so, you can actually start teaching a child this and teach them how to learn how to trust themselves.